excited, bro. I'm turned. Can I call my mama now? World Service announcement. World Service announcement. I told y'all I was finna be part owner of my own record label, baby. Connect Music, man. We black owned, man. Big stuff is popping. If you streaming right now, you better holler at me. You just got a load of money. When I say a load of money, you better holler at me. You heard? I'm part owner, you better holler at me. We just got a load of money, man. Who hot out there right now? Memphis, Tennessee, man. You know what it is, man. Connect Music Group. Yes, sir. With a new bad boy. Yes, sir. Black on. I'm so excited, bro. I'm turned. Can I call my mama now? You better holler at me. Some fucking money. Lord Jesus, all this damn money.
Music executive Zebo and Howell will be leading the funding round with a significant investment in Connect Music Group. There's no secret that Memphis has a lot of talent and independent artists. Connect Music Group says its goal is to make sure those artists have the resources and tools they need to reach stardom.
The city has so much talent, you know, like I said, just rapping, singing, just the mind and the creativity of, you know, these young kids out here with everything. So I just tell them, man, believe in your dream.
What it means when you have capital that comes in from a diverse group of people is that you have different voices at the table that understand the economic impact your business can make, and the numbers don't lie.
Munger says the goal is to continue to grow and support local artists. In the studio, Tavares Haywood, Action News 5.
First thing first, when I wake up, I brush my teeth and roll a blunt up. She make you wanna lay up. Don't look at that ain't none.
No, that ain't Dolph. I wouldn't even feel right. I feel so out of place.
Yeah. I know I ain't think it was over with.
Long live Frank, paper out business. We out here getting our food to the community, getting back to the community like my boy did, man. Let the legacy live on. Yeah.
Dolph, they're my big cousin, my role model. Without dude, tell the truth, I be stuck in the bottle trying to get her to take some.
Yeah. I know I ain't think it was over with.
Wait, what's going on, y'all? This is True. Way before the world, a lot of y'all knew Jay-Z is Jay-Z. I guess he was Jay-Z is Jay-Z in New York City, right? Moving around them packs, he was in the game, right? It's been verified throughout the years that he was in the game. Wasn't a major supplier, but he was big enough to be multi-state, put it like that. Now, here's a photo, and no, I already didn't fall for the okie dokie. They wanted the internet to believe that was Jay-Z, young Jay-Z, standing hugged up with Griselda Blanco. Griselda Blanco, the godmother of cocaine. Kind of find out that's not true at all, but I think that's somebody else's mother in New York City. So that's just a photo that the internet wanted to make. It would have been some shit though if that was him hooked up with the godmother. Y'all seen Cocaine Cowboys, but anyway, where we going with this, True? Because I'm finna show y'all something. Oh, Desiree Perez, the CEO of Roc Nation. A lot of y'all know bits and pieces about. A lot of y'all just know she just snitched and ratted and FBI informant on the cartel. That's true, but it's a lot of more to the story, so I'm about to break it down for y'all very shortly. She did that. Her husband, Juan Perez, OG Juan Perez, that was Jay-Z's partner growing up, you know, when he was supplying half of New York City. That was Jay-Z's partner. And if you heard of D. Haven and 1/3 of Rockefeller, damn, what's his name? Not Dame Dash, the silent partner, Big Burkus, something like that. Yeah, he was the one introduced OG 1 to Jay-Z. And so they hit it off and did a little business together, allegedly. Well, they went down, the cartel, the wife, Desiree, and Jay-Z name didn't come up. And everybody was kind of saying, hold up, how your right-hand man, D. Haven name, got caught up, and the cartel name came up, and she didn't tell on everybody but you? And that's it's been speculated that that's the reason that he made a world famous federal informant who took down the cartel, CEO and business partner with the restaurant 4040 clubs and all that. But let me break it down for y'all, and it'll be more clear. Check this out, True. Sean Carter and OG 1. These two men, they completely beat the system. Completely. The man on the right of Jay-Z was his connect back in the days, and not just his connect. He was the connect for damn near half or more than half of the majority of the drug dealers in New York at that time. It was him and a guy named Fritz supplying everyone, which I'm OG 1 Perez, that is. The man cleaned all his money through legitimate businesses back then. Never left a trace, made it all legitimate. He was feared back then too. I remember a story where Jim Jones and the whole Dipset were trying to get into the 4040 club back then in New York that was owned by Juan, Desiree, and Jay-Z together. And at that time, Cameron had issues with Jay-Z and Def Jam Records. That particular night, they weren't letting any members of Cameron's crew, Dipset, into the club. So Jim Jones and his guys started turning up outside the club and causing a nuisance. There. So OG 1's wife, Desiree Perez, came outside and told Jim Jones and his guys that if they didn't leave, she was gonna call Juan. And within less than 20 seconds, they were out of there. That's how powerful he was. Now his wife, the CEO of Roc Nation, Desiree Perez, ended up taking the fall for him on a situation and became a snitch after she wore a wire in a meeting with the Mexican cartel that supplied her husband, which ended up in indictments for the whole cartel. But the feds wanted her to snitch on all the people that her husband and her husband supplied drugs to. They wanted to know who they were in business with, and she gave up everybody except you know who, Jay-Z, right? When she gave the FBI what they wanted, she did a little bit of time. I think she got 5 years probation, violated a couple of years later, did 9 months for my research. Eventually, she ended up getting a pardon from Donald Trump for her crimes when he was president. And as soon as that case was over, Jay-Z, as you know, owed a lot of favors to Jay-Z owed a lot of favors to her husband, OG1 Perez, and his wife, Desiree Perez. And you can figure out why, right? Because they didn't mention his name. Like I told God, go man, get jammed up, don't mention my name. So he had to repay them folks for leaving his name out. Now, from what I have researched, his partner, the one that put him on, guy by the name of D Haven, is the one that put Jay-Z on. He ended up doing a bid over the over the drugs, right? And Jay-Z just completely dodged the whole thing. So to make a long story short, this looks like he put her as his CEO of Rock Nation, and put her husband, OG1 Perez, I think, over the sports management or something like that. Both of them got high positions in Rock Nation. And as a matter of fact, I think I researched that her Desiree and Desiree and Jay-Z jointly started Rock Nation, but we'll get to that. So eventually she ended up getting a pardon from Donald Trump for her crimes when he was president. And as soon as that case was over, Jay-Z, as you know, owed a lot of favors. And then, if you don't believe now that the government allegedly is the biggest suppliers of all the illegal drugs, then you just late. You just late. This has been going on since the beginning of time, since Clinton was in Arkansas. Matter of fact, men of Arkansas, do that. Google men of Arkansas, and you'll see they had, man, ain't that where the gang began at? In a little small town, Mena, and that's where Clinton from in Arkansas. But yeah, that's another topic. Eventually, she ended up getting that point for Donald Trump. I already read that. Jay-Z owed them for keeping his name out the whole case. So when he started Rock Nation, he made her the CEO of the whole effing company, which was wild, and made her husband, OG1, the president of Rock Nation Sports. And they've been making millions all together ever since, for years. That's their team right there. They all stuck together the end. Jay played his cards right and paid his debts owed. And that's that's a little information on this whole Rock Nation and the snitch that the federal informant that took down the whole cartel is now the CEO of Rock Nation and co-owner of the 40/40 Club franchise. Her husband, who was supplying half of New York, they say back in the day, OG1, he's the president of Rock Nation Sports. Man, we got Govan on the team who's already working. We got some information coming out that, shout out to Justice 4 Dolph. That's Justice the number 4 Dolph. Justice the number 4 Dolph. Y'all go check him out. A lot of people still their channel's content, but it's okay. That's what they do. Yeah, go check out Justice number 4 Dolph, and you'll see that Desiree, these same people that got a presidential pardon. Now, remember Trump, it was the Trump, what was it? No, it was the Obama Biden team. All right, now we'll get to that later. Yeah, they have been making donations to old Steve Mulroy, right? Steve Mulroy, the same person, the DA that's under all this scrutiny, has been taking money, contributions, and I'm going to show y'all in a minute, compliments of justice for Dolph. Want to give people their credit for doing all the hard work and not just making it look like it's mine. So that's just the right thing to do. Justice for Dolph. Y'all go subscribe, check them out. Yeah, so her, Desiree Perez, her husband, Juan Perez, even they made a donation contributions. I had to Google to from their son and their son's name, setting them up for the political side. Yeah, Steve Mulroy, the same one that I remember an infamous video back in the days when he was running, when he was running for the DA, trying to get against Amy Wyrick. He made a video pleading out to Mia J. I wish I could find it. Anybody can find that news clip or that segment where he was calling Mia J name, talking about justice for Dolph back then, and come to find out he's supported by the same people that Big Head is under the umbrella for. Oh man, no wonder this trial and go Vans, everything is so secretive around him, and he's the mastermind, and he's out on bond. Everybody else taking a fall. They got Cornelius Tuck. There's a lot of shady stuff going on. Juke got hit, man. And their president, that everybody going to the White House got a lot to do with it, because in a game like this, where they control the flow of the drugs, in my opinion, the Fed, it's no wonder everybody is federal. Even Moneybag go too federal. I mean a federal. They just, boy, these raids and what's going on ain't no joke. But let's continue. True. Just a little information, a little research I did to put y'all up on game. Let's go again. True. Now here's Desiree Perez. Here's her husband, Juan Perez, and here's Jay-Z. As we just discussed. Now, like I said, y'all go check out Justice, the number 4 Dolph, for what you're about to see on the board right now. They all made contributions to the district attorney of Shelby County, Steve Mulroy, who's been overseeing the Young Dolph case, who's responsible for sealing Go Vans bond conditions, not violating Go Van on any of the 15, 20 times he done violated his damn bond conditions, like everybody else would have been locked up. Steve Mulroy, they have contributed to his campaign as he was running for DA to get crooked Amy Wyrick out of office, right? So that, and then I'm looking for, like I said, anybody can find a video where he was pleading to Mia J. I think this was around the time he was running or right after he had already won. He made a new, a little news, whatever you want to call it. He's on camera pleading with Mia J about the Dolph case. I don't know if that's before he got elected or right after, but anybody can find that. It's a reward after the video or news clip, so I can see exactly what he said, because something ain't right. Now this would explain a whole lot of stuff. Straight drop billboard. It's in Money Making Manhattan, and he's an unknown rapper. Gotti posting, straight drop get booked. he coming home. Now, Gotti posted that infamous post on his certified account, right? Certified account about Straight Drop, which directly proves that he knows Straight Drop in a personal way. Cause this wasn't Big Juke's account. This was Gotti's, and you know how Big Head moves around. Don't nothing go down without his saying so. So for him to post that, and for all of this, Straight Drop didn't get out of jail. He didn't eat the cheese, but he damn sure got life plus 35. So in this video, we're gonna be breaking it down. I don't like to make these videos too long now, but people can't keep up. But when we on a subject like this, y'all just stay tuned because it gets a whole lot deeper. And with that being said, let me let Govan take y'all out of here. But before I go, y'all like, share, subscribe, I would support. Y'all donate to the channel. I mean, you know, Cash App TRURESULTS #2. I am the last one standing, right? Y'all support that. Stay blessed, stay true, and always stay safe. Hashtag y'all 3. Shout out to Shelly Shell. And then when I get back, we'll be breaking down these characters, Zebo, and the whole corruption in Memphis around this Dolph case. It's real, all the way up to the White House, and it gets deeper, and it's about to get a whole lot deeper in a minute. My name's True. One love, y'all.
Do you have any comment, Mr. Govan, about the proceedings today, about what's going to happen?
Hernandez Govan clearly ignoring my questions Wednesday morning as he waits to enter South Haven Municipal Court. Court records show 44-year-old Govan was stopped by South Haven police Sunday evening near the intersection of Getwell Road and Dickerson Drive. He is charged with traffic violations and was served a warrant for a stalking and harassment incident in 2019 in Olive Branch.
Can you comment on the arrest or the warrant out of Olive Branch that you were served with?
Also on bond and facing court Wednesday, Govan again had nothing to say.
Can you talk to us about what's going to happen now? Mr. Govan.
Hernandez.
Did you know the dude they said was the mastermind? Did you know the dude they said was the mastermind? He said he from Orange Mound. Orange Mound quit.
I know. He ain't Orange Mound quit. He was in the mound, but he ain't born and raised here like me. He came when he was already grown. He showed my homies love. It wasn't nothing but love between me and Dolph, man, all day.
That's 100.
Fuck with Dolph.
Man, what did you think when you saw the stuff with the case, man? I saw DJ Squeaky speak on it in an interview with, I forgot which news station it was, but like how they got one of the dudes, another dude testified, you know what I'm saying? One got sentenced to life, you know, some more that's involved, that's awaiting their sentencing. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
Well, on that particular subject, I know the real inside scoop, the street scoop. So, you know, whatever they talk about on it, that's it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot been going on since then, though. You know? So, you know, it ain't all about what they say happened, you know.